Hello everyone, this is Frugal Panda here with a trip to Manitou Springs, Colorado. Manitou Springs is a resort town and a resort city in Colorado. It's very, very popular, known for the Manitou Incline. They have cliff dwellings. Got a cute little downtown. Um, this time I went, the funny thing is you see one of my videos from I believe a year ago. I went at almost exactly the same time, maybe a few days apart from when I went the last time. I'm at the same time of year last year, excuse me. And if you watch that video, you can see snow on the ground. You can see it looks so much different. That's Colorado for you. One year it may be snowy around that time. This time it was not, which is a trip. Why was I in Manitou Springs? Well, I was on my way to Divide, Colorado, to one of the state parks out there. And I wanted to stop here. It was early in the morning. I left pretty early in the morning. And I'm so glad I did. I left early before, sometimes during on nice days, the crowds can get a little bit much here because it's very popular. It's got a lot of places to eat. It's super cute, the Manitou Incline, and people just like coming here. It's got really cool architecture and everything. Oh, and it has all the springs. So there's maps of like all the mineral springs they have here. There's different mineral springs. So if you do come here, bring bottles so you can get you some water for real. Every time I come here, I got a couple of bottles and I fill up water to take back these natural mineral springs. So yeah, it's really cool. And apparently, if you stop at 354 Manitou Ave, you can get a sipping cup. So that's cool too. But they have a whole map of the hot springs. So anyway, getting back to it, I'm just walking around. I'm enjoying it. There's hardly anybody out. Um, my plan was to come here, then I was going to stop in Woodland Park, and then make my way up to the Divide, Colorado. Manitou Springs is right outside of Colorado Springs, but it's like a whole different planet in a way. It's its own little town, super cute. So I don't know if I've said in other videos, if you saw some of my old videos, I really wanted to move to Eugene, Oregon. I still wouldn't mind living in the area. I do like it. There's a lot of areas I like in the Pacific Northwest, by the way. Um, but life is not always what you want it to be or what you expect it to be, or it's going to work out the same way. The reality is, my wife has elderly parents, and she wants to make sure she's close. They live in the Colorado Springs area, so we got to balance that. And honestly, I like Manitou Springs because I am getting older too. We're both getting older, but the parents are elderly and everything like that. So she needs to be close. She's by trade. She's a nurse, so she's basically wants to make sure her parents don't go. They're not going to a nursing home. They will be taken care of in their home. So it's completely understandable. And with that being said, um, whatever you got, it's not a big deal. We can live wherever close, but I do like this area. I really do. I think it's, if I wanted to work in the city, I can, but this is like a little slice of heaven compared to Colorado Springs. And Colorado Springs is not bad, don't get me wrong. I love big cities. You know that if you watch my videos and follow them, I love going to them and visiting and riding my bikes and everything. But then I also love being away from them too. I love having fun in them, and I love going back to a pretty relaxed, chill place that has good vibes. And Manitou Springs is one of those places. So, if this is a place we decide to move to and stuff like that, um, it doesn't have nothing to do with us traveling or me traveling and everything. I'm still going to take off. I'm still going to go do things, and so it doesn't change anything. You'll still see me going to Oregon and stuff. As you saw, I went to Oregon the last 4 years. You guys believe that? 4 years I've been to Oregon. Also, if I didn't mention, it's not just the parents as well. We have one of our sons. He has a career, and he's going to be living in Colorado, and he's 30 years old. And so we also, it's good to have parents around. Our parents having your children around, as well as parents. Not just up and taking off, but the plan of action is for us to. Find a place we would like to live that's not an HOA. Nothing wrong with them. We live in one right now, but we're getting to that age where we want to have like toys. I want to have toys, and toys meaning maybe an RV or a pool behind, a nice pool behind. So I need to be somewhere I can park it and not worry about it. So if we do want to take off, or I want to take off for say like a month or 2 weeks or whatever to the Pacific Northwest, to Arizona, to wherever, just a West Coast trip or East Coast trip, you can, and the stuff is parked at our house versus paying for a storage. And as you can see, it's really cute here. The house surrounded by the mountains. It's in the mountains. It also has here the houses are super cute and eclectic, which I really like. I like how some of them actually are over the like you walk over like little bridges to get to your place over the creek and everything like that. If I didn't mention also, Manitou Springs, which is 5 miles west of Colorado Springs, has an elevation of 6,320 feet. So, it's higher than Denver, but it's also better for your health too, being here, because there are hills. So as you get older, walking those hills actually do help you in regards to your longevity and your health as you age too. So that's what's really cool. As you know, Colorado is an outdoors state. So if you didn't know that, yeah, you come here, we're very outdoorsy folks. And there's a lot to do here. You can bring your kids here. Your kids love it here. As you saw me, I walked through. It was closed because it was early. They have like an amusement park style with arcades and all that stuff, and it's located right in downtown. Manitou Springs has money. Don't think they don't have money. It's a very popular place. How you just walk past the police station and the fire department, which sit next to each other in downtown Manitou Springs. Brand new trucks, and not just SUVs, trucks. The fire department's really cute and nice. People are always nice down here. So I'm walking around, I'm just doing my thing here. And one thing I also did while I was here is I was a little tired, so I must have came from work, I believe. So sometimes it's a little hard in the morning because I work night. One of my jobs, I work night shift. So I went and grabbed me a cup of coffee or a little thing of coffee and walked around with it and enjoyed it. And it was a perfect day. It wasn't super cold or anything like that. There's very few people out yet. By the time I would leave, you could start seeing people coming here to come check it out and go hang out. But I definitely really did enjoy myself, and it was a good walk. It was beautiful. I've been here multiple times, but like I said, look at this video and then check out my old video from last year when I came here out almost the exact date, and you'll see the difference in just how flaky bipolar Colorado weather can be on you. And you look at today and then look at my one from a year ago around the same time. So, like I said, you can see if you look that in my old video how different it is. It's not snowy and Christmassy and all that stuff like the last time I was here. No, it's sunny and the sky is clear. So yeah, it's a big difference, and it's warmer this day. But when it does snow here and stuff, and around the Christmas time, this is a beautiful place. And a lot of times when you come here, there'll be people performing, like doing music, lots of Christmas music. Homeless population here. There's not as many here. They have their locals, I'm pretty sure, because there's been like one or two people I see around that I've seen other times here, and those would look like more like they're local folks. Now, when you drive down the main road and you start heading towards Colorado Springs, you will see more homeless people sprinkled in on that area. But as far as downtown, Manitou Springs and Manitou Springs proper, you will not see them. And you will also notice in Manitou Springs, you will see a police presence. So the police drive up and down the main area. They let their presence be known. They drive around, which I like to see. I do want to see police around. Who doesn't? It means something. And a lot of these police probably live in an area, I would guess. In different areas you live, a lot of the people policing those areas aren't from that community. They don't live in that community. But these type of communities, they're usually part of the community. So, you're going to have a better relationship with the people you're there to serve and protect, So anyway, you'll see them all the time driving around. They don't bother nobody, but they make sure everything's cool, because this does get a lot of tourists. It gets a lot of people here in the summer, winter too, and they want to make sure it's a good experience for everybody. Like I said, there's so many shops here. They have a lot of I don't know how you'd say, new age type of shops as well. There's a little pizzeria. I ate at a little Mediterranean place before I was here. That's one of the springs that you can get water at. This one right here, you have to be careful. It's heavier, and I can't remember what it is. So you have to be mindful if you're like pregnant and stuff like that. And you can't drink a ton of that one, but they all explain which ones and what they have in them. So yeah, but there's so many free springs here, which is really cool. I haven't worked up the courage to do the Manitou incline yet. My wife did it last year. I have not done it yet. Sooner or later I'll do it. I'm not going to tell anybody until I do it. And then I'll take a picture at the top when I do it. I don't even think I'll do a video of it, to be honest with you. I'm just walking around. Look at it. It's pretty chill. These shops are open. But I'm so thankful I got here early. And don't get me wrong, I can deal with crowds. It's not a big deal. But just seeing it in the morning when everything's just, starting to happen was really cool, and on a perfect day like this. What would happen when I leave here? I will stop in Woodland Park. I didn't get much video there. I was at that time, I was now on a mission, and I was starting to get hungry or hangry, so I couldn't do as much video. I walked around for a hot second, and then I ended up hopping in my car and going to some burger place. Um, and it was kind of funny. I went there. Also, before I forget, a couple things popular to attractions here is the Manitou Cliff Dwellings. If you haven't, go check them out. They've been recreated. Native American and indigenous Manitou cliff dwellings from that era, which are really cool to see. There's the Cave of the Winds Mountain Park, which is really awesome. It's been a big attraction since like 1881. And then the Manitou Incline, which I've talked about before, which is lots of stairs going up. You can go check that out. Also, there's a lot of history in Manitou. Lots of there's art galleries here. There's a little wine place. The last time me and my wife came here in like the winter time, I highly recommend it. You can look it up and find them. But we sat there and it's snowing outside and you can sample all these different wines. It was really cool. Good ambiance and everything like that. But there's just so much to do here for you, for a single person, for a couple, for a family. You can find everything here, and it's safe, guys. It's a safe place. It's a place where you can walk around and it's nice. It's good. Ain't nothing happening here. Um, they all here also walk if you do come here. I recommend walking up into the where the neighborhoods are, where there's the houses and stuff, and just check out all these little cool houses. There's a lot of eclectic houses, and I would tell people I'm thinking about moving here, and people, one of my jobs, they're always like, isn't it really expensive there? And I'm like, yeah, it's expensive in Manitou Springs, but if you own a house in Denver, it's not Denver expensive. It's expensive for a smaller city, but it's not Denver expensive. So there's some cool houses you can get for bang for buck. And then we don't need a 3,500 square foot house anymore. I want more land in a little bit smaller house. I probably want a bigger garage and I want a land just so I can put the toys on and stuff for traveling because that's going to be our focus. Um, be careful though when you're going through here. I don't want to say tourist traps, but just watch. Don't go in there, and you don't want to buy something at one of these little stores and then stop at Family Dollar if you're on a road trip and see the same thing for 1/10 the price. you know. So just be mindful of that. If you, I wouldn't buy a Pepsi from some small store in a downtown that costs like $4 or $5. Some people will. Now, if it's a cool one that says like Manitou Springs on it or something like collector's one, yeah, that's one thing. But a regular one, come on. Just use common sense. As far as eating downtown and stuff, the prices were fair, and I'm comparing fair prices because I have to remind myself I live in the Denver area. I don't eat out a lot in Denver proper, and the reason why is the minimum wage is like $19 an hour, and I'm not saying you shouldn't pay people, but sometimes it can get what you get for food can skyrocket how much you have to pay. So I'm very mindful. I love eating in smaller towns and stuff like that. I know the cost of living is lower and all that stuff, but also the price to buy stuff like to get food to sit down and have a decent meal is super cheap in comparison, which allows me to leave a good, a better tip as well. Versus if I go into downtown Denver, two of us eating some mid-level food end up paying $60. You're like, wait a minute, how did I spend $60 on this? Or you're going to, and everyone gets water, because of that. So I tell people just be mindful when you're in places. But as far as small towns, it's pretty cheap. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm getting ready to start heading back, so I'm starting to walk back. It was a beautiful time up here. I want to walk around, stretch my legs, get a little energy going because I just come off a night shift, and it was a good decision to come here. Oh, if I didn't mention, parking is really easy. So I brought my truck this time. But I could have easily brought my electric car because where I'm parking, they have like I think 4 or 5 EV chargers. They got a couple fast chargers, and then they have a couple of slow chargers, like 6.5 kilowatts, which slow ones are not bad when you're going to make a day of being here, because it's going to take, depending on what your charge is, 3 or 4 hours or so. So if you're going to make a day of it here, it's cool. If you're just going to stop here for like a coffee or to grab something real quick, then you want the fast charger. So your car's charged up in like 30 minutes or something like that. Also, even when it's busy here, I've been here when it's like super busy, and I've never had problems with parking. They got lots of parking lots as well as side street, as well as main street parking as well. So anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. I'll leave some Amazon links as well, but I highly recommend going and checking out Manitou Springs. I think it's a cool little city near a huge city. Thank you. Bye.